Many of us would like to see public access restored to the city's reservoirs for fishing. Article 1, Section 25 of California's Constitution allows fishing on all public lands apart from fishing hatcheries.
So the question is, I guess, would you consider opening the reservoirs to fishing? Jeff, 2 minutes?
I was actually just up at the lower reservoir yesterday. I had been wanting to go take a walk up there, and I met with somebody who grew up going up there, and he took me on a little tour. It's a pretty remarkable spot and would make a pretty remarkable park or some sort of recreational facility. Right now, we don't sell potable water from that reservoir, so that's something that we can think about. When we talk about reservoirs, this is what I say to people. That water in those reservoirs supports $2.5 billion worth of investment, property investment in St. Helena. Those reservoirs are they're a jewel for us. And so if we can realize that we need to protect them, we need to care for them. When I was up there the other day, I realized that we as a city need to be more focused on what it is we do with that reservoir, and if fishing or recreation is part of something that's consistent with the state codes and the city codes, then it's a resource that the citizens own. And so maybe we can talk about providing that. But it takes all of us to figure that out. You know, your participation here, asking the question, is part of how we start figuring it out.
Alan, up to 2 minutes.
Well, let's talk about Bell Canyon first. That's our potable water reservoir. It's fenced, and to my understanding, there's significant security concerns in terms of opening up that reservoir to fishing. With respect to lower reservoir, it may well be that it can be opened up to fishing. What's interesting there is that the city is moving forward with a project to remove Upper York Creek Dam in an effort to restore the fish runs for fish, particularly steelhead, which is an endangered fish, to open up where they breed. And I don't know, sitting here, what the interrelationship between sort of restoring the feeding grounds for the fish and then opening up fishing grounds at the same time might be. There may be some interrelationship there. So, but I certainly am not opposed in any way to looking into whether Lower Reservoir can be opened up to fishing. It's obviously a wonderful place for wildlife, and as I said last night in discussion with Mr. Ellsworth, I'm hoping at some point that we can make it into an addition to our park system. That's been under discussion for a long period of time, but we haven't gotten to it, and I hope we do.